Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, the place where we make fun of the morons and the idiots we see out here on the road doing dumb stuff, and there's none more moronic than this idiot with the visual capabilities of a rat stuck down in a Wellington boot. What a retard. And speaking of retards, you got this clip here from Morris H. Now he's driving up the bus lane. I can only presume that he's allowed to go up there. The bus lane ain't in force. Just going past that silver car, the silver car just taps him and just rides off. The last idiot had the visual capability of a rat stuck down in a Wellington boot. This idiot's gone like a rat down a drain. Got this clip here from Orange Box, and we're looking at the back of the bus. Bus has been parked up, but now he's just pulling off. But not before he gets all tangled up in the iron railing there. Bit like he's going to be tangled up in accident report forms later on. And that driver's still confused and still can't work out, after all these years, why his parents always told him to talk to strangers when he was younger. And there he goes, leaves a bit of his bus on the railing. Got this clip here from Arthur B. We're following this silver car, and the driver of the blue car with the intelligence of fish bait just does a U-turn and takes the silver car out. What a plank. Got this clip from Greg R. and he's following this red car into the McDonald's drive-thru. Now this driver looks a bit confused. He's going left, then it goes right again, and then it goes left again. Now whenever a driver's driving like that, give him plenty of space. Like if you turned up to a party and your ex-partner's there, give him plenty of space. Because that's exactly why last time I see a driver with that level of IQ, I was feeding it a banana at the zoo. Good God. Got this clip from Ludmilla, and he's in Sloane Square, and there's a bit of temporary roadworks going on here. As you can see, we've got a one-way only sign here, and at the other end of the roadworks there's two big massive no entry signs. Now, lights are turning green, but unfortunately, Ludmilla can't go anywhere because you've got these four retards sitting there. Now, the front car leading the other three cars in this procession of brainlessness, which has just come out for a little drive from the local asylum, is this retard in the Porsche 911 with the roof open, of course, because it's January and it's about 5 degrees, but that's how they like to look when they're driving around Chelsea. They may all have different cars, but one thing they got in common, they got IQs that match their shoe size. And I guarantee if you look inside any of their shoes, you'll see left and right, because they're easily confused, obviously. Got this clip from Shuja, and as we see in that last clip, them four idiots was more or less confused about everything. This BMW driver, the only thing he's confused about is why is everyone sticking to the speed limit? In fact, what is a speed limit? As an outsider, I wonder what he actually thinks of the human race. Got this clip from Lee, and you find him at Pimlico111 on X, and we're looking at this Uber idiot driving a Hyundai Ioniq behind him, yeah? Just going to give you a little example of how these retards drive. This is a 20-mile-an-hour limit on this stretch of road, yeah? And it's a busy stretch of road, as you can see. Look, it's parked cars and everything, right? Now, if this retard ever actually had an intelligent thought, crossed that very empty mind of his, that thought would have a very long and lonely journey crossing his empty mind, let me tell you. And then he gets in front, and then all he does is keep braking and swerving left and right again. If brains was gunpowder, he wouldn't have enough to blow his nose, the idiot. Now, staying on the theme of the Uber idiot with not much brains, you got this retard here in the Toyota Prius, of course, a standard weapon of choice for these morons. There's a green round of dumbness and danger in the window, shows he's fully licensed by Transport for London to drive around London like an imbecile and annoy people most days of the week. And this is no exception to the rule today. As you can see, he's found himself, God knows how, in this little pedestrian area around the back of Charing Cross Station. Now, even though this retard has got the intelligence of a small four-legged animal, which you'll find in nature, I can guarantee he's not a nature lover. In fact, he hates nature due to the hand that nature has dealt him since birth. Look, you've got to have pity on him, haven't you? Yeah, pity his parents didn't use contraceptives. Got another Uber idiot here. This is from Blogs, and you find him on at 320 runs on X. As you can see, traffic lights red, people are walking across, but the Uber idiot with the tyre pressure IQ just sails straight through there. What an idiot. Got this next clip from Aldrin, and as you can see, the workmen are working there where they was working until this retard just backed straight into the working space there. That driver's a real slow cooker. Obviously, they've got some sort of mental deficiency. Nothing reincarnation won't fix for them. Got this next clip from Jason S, and he's just going around this country road, as you can see, just approaching the bend. You can see a white BMW there, and the BMW just pulls out in front of him. Person driving that BMW is a sort of bloke. If he's driving a convertible with the top down, he leaves his keys in, locks himself out of the car, he's going to call the AA to get him back into it. Got this clip from Seth. He's in a bit of traffic, as you can see. And now this is a two-way road here, yeah? But you wouldn't think it because a bus was driven by an alien abduction survivor there, obviously sustaining permanent mental injuries. Just identifies as a cyclist and filters up the outside. And then, is it any wonder they end up doing this? Look, as this clip from Kate the Impatient will show, look. He's just gone straight up the rear end of another bus. How do you do that? That last bus driver and this driver are obviously out their depth driving a bus, aren't they? Mind you, they'll probably be out their depth in a puddle in a car park, to be fair. What a pair of twats. Got this next clip here from Paul, and you can't see it, but St Paul's Cathedral is just to your left there. Now, as you can see, sitting behind this City of London police van, lights have gone green so everyone can go, but you can't go because the driver of the van has just decided to turn right. Now, that ain't a major problem, except in this case, all traffic must go left. Well, all traffic unless you're driving the City of London police van, of course. Now, me personally, I do believe that the police do a very good, very hard job, but the officer driving that van is a real warm pint of beer on a hot day, isn't he? Got this clip from 1964 Big Mark, and he's on an industrial estate somewhere. Approaching this roundabout here, just about to go round it. Silver car coming from the left, he should give way to the right, but he's not giving way to the right because he's just looking straight ahead like he's got blinkers on. That driver's so narrow-minded and so narrow-sighted, he can look through a keyhole with both eyes. He also had the directional ability of a tadpole swimming over the edge of a waterfall. Got this next clip from Jammy Chap, and what we're looking at here is either a tent blowing up the road or a used condom from a sperm whale from the local Marine and Wildlife Sanctuary Park, which is just round the corner. But whatever it is, that black car's just about to find out. Let's have a look at some idiots on some bikes. Okay, so first out the gate, here I am going down Allsbury Road on my way to Victoria. Keep your eye where that blue van just pulled out of, because from the left you're going to see this idiot just pull out, doesn't even look, obviously born from a camel's anus and raised in a septic tank. Got this clip from Edis, and you'll find him at Edis1975 on X. As you can see, the lights are flashing, barriers have just started coming down, but this 2-wheel-2 brain cell moron, who never lets his education get in the way of his stupidity, just keeps going. Nearly gets squashed by the barrier, nearly ends up getting stuck on the train tracks. God, his single brain cell must get lonely sometimes. Got this clip from Seth, and he's approaching this junction. Up the inside of Seth comes a retard riding a line bike. Now, you've always got to watch these, and this is no exception. Going round to the left, doesn't look over his shoulder, just pulls straight across the front of Seth. That rider's so bad he probably gets shown more middle finger than a nail technician working in a nail salon. Got this clip here from Archie N, and we're looking in from this rear view camera out of this vehicle, and them bikes ain't looking too secure. No, in fact, they're not secure. That's Stella Vista baby. Elvis has left the building. They was about as secure as a cardboard anchor on a cruise ship. Okay, so in this one, you can see the young kid doing a wheelie. He's in the bike lane. Guy comes behind him and he's gone down. We need a steward's inquiry. Okay, so they're in the bike lane. The kid's doing a wheelie. The cyclist is very jealous because he's never been able to do a wheelie in his life. Puts his left arm out to push the kid off. Fails miserably, and as an end result, he goes down faster than the Katie Price's drawers would come down as if she was at a lottery winners convention. What a plank. Got this clip from Hashaw, and he's behind this cyclist, and for some reason the cyclist isn't choosing to use the cycle lane provided on the left. He's riding in the road. Now at this moment in time he's looking very safety conscious, got the high vis, got the helmet, but now he's looking mentally unconscious and for no reason at all goes down like a lead parachute. Got this clip from Mohammed. He's just stopping at this crossing to let the guy ride across on his bike. But the 40-year-old child on the bike ain't happy about that. Smacks the car once, smacks it twice, smacks it a third time and says, "Do you know my mum stopped me playing Mortal Kombat to go to the shop and get some milk for her?" What a retard. The only thing he uses his head for is to keep his ears separate. Got this clip from Ed, and he's stuck behind the coach because you're not allowed to go round the right hand side of the bollard. Well, you ain't unless you're a retard who delivers food. I don't know what food he's delivering, but he's definitely a sandwich short of a picnic, that donut. Got this clip from Seth, and he's about to go for his green light, and then from the left comes this retard. The retard who is at his mental peak. The mental peak which he reached in nursery and hasn't progressed ever since. Got this clip from Diapher's Dashcam UK. Now keep your eye where the red arrow is. You got this idiot here with the intelligence of a half-eaten pork scratching. Just pulls out in front of his 38-ton truck and makes him swerve all over the road there. What a melt. Now every one of us are born with very little intelligence at birth, but this bath sponge brain individual who just tries to cross a very busy roundabout there, risking his life, he must have worked very hard indeed to maintain that infantile level of intelligence right through adulthood. Well, that's it for this one, everybody. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. If you did, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. Thanks to everyone who sent in video clips. Really appreciate you guys. What we're looking at here is a lovely old Rolls Royce that I see in Sloane Square in the summer. I think it's about a 1972-73, so about 50 years old. Absolutely stunning. Thanks again for watching. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.